Welcome, you're on Vedic Astrology, and this is your July forecast. Taurus, my dear ones, get ready. This month your voice can truly resonate in a way it hasn't in a very long time. And before we begin, one important note. The predictions given here are based on your rising sign, your ascendant. This isn't Western astrology, this is Vedic astrology. Be sure to check out the first video on this channel, where I go into detail about the differences between Western and Vedic astrology. And if you don't know your ascendant sign yet, just write to me with your date of birth, exact time of birth, and place of birth, and I will help you determine it absolutely free of charge. All contact information is provided in the video description below, and I have a small request for you. Let's perform a small experiment. Please return to this video at the end of July and share in the comments how the prediction manifested in your life, what truly aligned with your experience, and what unfolded differently than expected. It is quite interesting and important for me to collect this feedback together with you. This way, you yourself will be able to witness firsthand what Vedic astrology truly is and precisely how it functions. Let's talk about July. What is this month truly about? For Taurus, July is a month where assertiveness is met with an invitation to reflect before making decisions. The main theme is you, your energy, and your words. Mars remains direct in your sign for the entire month, while simultaneously Mercury retrograde is unfolding, urging you to apply the brakes in areas where you might instinctively want to rush forward and accelerate your pace. The first half of July is energetic, with a little confusion in your finances. The second half of July is gentler, with a true flourishing through your words, thanks to Jupiter in exaltation. First half of July, Mars is in your first house in Taurus all month. The first house is you, your body, your energy, your personality. It is also about how others perceive and view you. This is you. This is considered the personal house within your astrological chart. Mars here bestows a surge of energy and determination upon you. You'll want to start new things, to get results directly. To act, not wait. This might manifest as a bold decision you've been hesitant to make for a long time. Perhaps you will feel a strong desire to train with full dedication, or perhaps to tackle that project you've been delaying, and finally, openly declare yourself and your plans. However, this power also has a negative aspect. Mars in its own sign greatly intensifies any stubborn tendencies. In July, it's easy to get your own way where it might have been tough before. Wiser just to listen to the other person instead. And whether it's an argument with your partner, a discussion with your team, or even a conversation with a cherished loved one. This month, the boundary between healthy assertiveness and outright stubbornness is particularly delicate. The Sun resides in your second house, which governs finances, lasting until July 16th. The second house symbolizes your personal values, resources, finances, and all possessions you hold dear and consider distinctly yours. It's the house of speech, how you communicate, and the house of food, and the house of physical pleasures. This is what provides you with a sense of stability and security. The Sun here really brings your focus to your finances. You'll want to sort out your resources, discuss income terms, and get your budget perfectly organized. This is a truly opportune time to request a raise or to negotiate the terms of your payment or fee. Your words in financial matters will sound confident and convincing. Venus is in the third house in Cancer until July 4th. The third house represents communication, social interactions, personal effort, courage, short trips, and it is also the house of younger brothers and sisters. In general, your immediate surroundings and close connections are truly where you can act on your own, step by step, word by word, movement by movement. And Venus, early in the month, makes communication especially warm. This means conversations with younger brothers and sisters, younger relatives, friends, and also with your neighbors. All these talks will be easy and heartfelt. This is an excellent moment to call someone you haven't spoken to in ages, or perhaps take a delightful short trip. Mercury is in the third house in Cancer until July 7th. Subsequently, it enters into Mercury retrograde motion, eventually returning to occupy your second house in Gemini. The second house, as per Vedic astrology, governs your finances, personal values, and overall resources. This is a definite signal to exercise caution with your finances. During Mercury retrograde, don't start any new ventures. It's better to revisit existing tasks or complete unfinished ones. If you were planning on signing any contracts or important documents in the coming days, it's better not to do that. Postpone it until early August. Avoid purchasing large or costly items, such as household appliances, furniture, or vehicles, since such acquisitions are likely to turn out to be unfavorable. Reconsider it thoroughly. However, revisiting that financial matter that's been pending since last month will undoubtedly prove to be the most optimal course of action. This retrograde planetary movement will continue until the beginning of August. The monthly theme is Rahu in the 10th house, which specifically represents your career, professional standing, social status, and how you are generally viewed by society. It also means relationships with superiors and public sphere. Rahu here will be fueling career ambitions all month long. Unexpected offers could present themselves to you. For instance, you might be invited to participate in a significant new project or receive an offer for an unconventional yet highly attractive role. But Rahu adds a fog here because Rahu is always an illusion. It's a demonic planet. And before you agree to anything, make sure to carefully check how realistic the offer is and verify if it truly matches what you've been promised verbally. Ketu is in the 4th house in Leo. This is your home, the place you live, your family, your mother, your relationship with her, your roots, and your inner sense of peace. Ketu tends to constrict wherever it's located, and here it brings a subtle detachment to your home life. It might feel like your usual daily life or family rituals aren't as fulfilling as they used to be. But this shouldn't be a cause for alarm. Rather, it's an opportunity to candidly inquire what genuinely provides you with a sense of groundedness. Saturn is positioned in the 11th house within Pisces. The 11th house governs your significant aspirations, dreams, earnings, supplementary income, acquisitions, as well as your social circle, including friends, kindred spirits, communities, and overall social connections. And Saturn here continues to slowly build your future. Saturn is a slow-moving planet. And with Saturn, everything unfolds through discipline. Thus, both your income and your significant goals will expand not in sudden surges, but rather through consistent discipline and persistent, patient daily efforts. The major celestial event in July is Jupiter's exaltation in the 3rd house. Jupiter will be in Cancer all month, and for Jupiter, Cancer is the sign of its exaltation, its maximum power. It's like the planet is at the peak of its abilities. It gives all the best it has to offer. For Taurus Ascendant, Cancer represents the 3rd house, symbolizing speech, voice, courage, and personal initiative. It governs communication, learning, and brief journeys. When the most beneficial planet is at its peak strength here, it offers strong support for all things related to your mind and communication. And from July 16th, the Sun will be joining Jupiter. That's when this transit will reveal itself especially brightly. This can manifest in many different ways, but the core idea remains the same. Your words will truly start to work for you in a significant manner. Perhaps you manage a blog or social media accounts, and right now, unexpectedly, one of your posts or videos gains immense popularity. You begin to receive significant attention. Perhaps you've penned a book, a significant text, or an article, and it unexpectedly strikes a chord with a far broader audience than you had ever initially envisioned. Perhaps you will be required to deliver a speech at work or even present at a conference before an audience. It is exactly this speech of yours that truly opens doors. People will get to know you, they'll want to collaborate, and they might even offer you a contract. If you are a singer, a teacher, or involved in negotiations, your voice during this period will resonate with remarkable persuasiveness and prominence, capturing everyone's attention. Jupiter remains in Cancer until the end of October. For Taurus, this truly stands out as one of the prime periods of the entire year for development rooted in both knowledge and your spoken words. Make use of this opportune moment to vocalize what holds great significance for you. You will be heard and genuinely understood. On July 4th, Venus transits into your 4th house, which specifically governs your home, your personal living space, your mother, and also your relationship with her. Furthermore, this house inherently symbolizes real estate and vehicles, and a sense of inner peace. And Venus arrives here to meet with Ketu, bringing warmth and beauty into this particular sphere of your life. Venus, of course, is the planet governing beauty, luxury, and pleasure. Venus is also the planet that governs vehicles, and its specific influences often manifest in truly delightful and pleasant ways, which is fantastic. A vehicle purchase is possible, and quite frequently during this time, your choice might lean towards something more stylish or of higher status than you originally intended. It is entirely possible that this will occur. You might want to undertake a beautiful renovation or an interior refresh, or it could even be the acquisition of a new home or a piece of land. And for some, this transit will present an opportunity to throw a truly grand celebration, a magnificent family banquet that will be remembered for a long time. And if something beautiful concerning your home or family emerges in your life during this time, it's no mere coincidence, but a precise reflection of this celestial transit. On July 16th, the Sun transitions into your 3rd house, the sign of Cancer, joining the exalted Jupiter. This happens in the 3rd house, which represents communications and speech, significantly amplifying its power with double strength. Sun gives will and clarity, Jupiter, growth and blessings. Make the absolute most of these weeks by staying highly active. Speak out, write, negotiate, communicate, pursue learning, or even teach others. Right now, your words are working for you with exceptional power. So right now, I'm going to briefly tell you what awaits Taurus ascendants concerning their health, career, finances, and romantic relationships. Health in July. Mars in your 1st house gives a lot of energy, but also a risk of overworking. Engaging in physical activity will help you channel this powerful energy in a constructive way, otherwise it's likely to manifest as conflicts or excessive tension. Your throat and voice really require careful attention, especially if you'll be speaking or negotiating frequently during this period. Don't overstrain your vocal cords. Around July 7th, a slight anxiety regarding finances is possible due to Mercury's retrograde motion. Avoid making rash decisions, especially when feeling anxious or stressed. It's best to allow the situation to calmly resolve itself. Jupiter in exaltation in the 3rd house acts as a source of inner vitality. The more you speak, share, and learn, the better your overall sense of well-being becomes. What will happen with the finances for Taurus in July? Mercury retrograde, commencing on the 7th of July within your 2nd house, strongly advises you to defer any new financial arrangements. This includes both significant purchases and the signing of contracts. Instead, it's better to review old financial matters. In the first days of the month, the Sun in your 2nd house supports confident conversations about your income. Utilize this period leading up to July 7th. Jupiter in the 3rd house creates an income source through your words, content creation, and teaching, a path well worth developing throughout the entire month. It could genuinely bring about a wonderful, unexpected outcome. So what will happen with your career in July? Rahu in the 10th house keeps your career ambitions sharply in focus. You might receive offers that sound incredibly enticing, yet it is crucial to distinguish genuine opportunities from mere beautiful promises. Jupiter, in exaltation within the third house, fosters growth through spoken words and communication, particularly after July 16th, when the Sun aligns with it. Public speaking engagements, captivating presentations, or simply well-chosen words, uttered at the opportune moment during a crucial meeting, can indeed become the month's pivotal turning point. What about love and relationships for Taurus ascendants? For those in a relationship, Ketu in the fourth house might create a feeling of lacking warmth in your home life. This is an opportunity to have a truly honest discussion about what each of you genuinely desires from your shared living space. However, from the 4th of July onwards, Venus enhances this area, bringing in elements of beauty and comfort. Perhaps a significant, beautiful joint purchase or a heartwarming celebration within your home will bring you closer together. And when the Sun joins Jupiter in the third house on July 16th, romance will find its expression through words. These could be significant conversations, heartfelt confessions, or collaborative plans you make together. For those of you who are currently seeking a partner, connections are most likely to be made through academic pursuits, business discussions, or a brief journey. Jupiter in the third house particularly favors meetings that occur through communication and travel. The core message for July is this: strength devoid of wise words easily leads to stubbornness, and words without true strength are simply empty talk. This month presents you with the best of both worlds. Mars is in its own sign, and Jupiter is in exaltation in the house of speech. Harnessing both these forces in unison, you will be astonished at the multitude of doors that may open up for you. Dear Taurians, this has been a general transit forecast for your sign. Your personal natal chart will specifically reveal which themes will hold the most significance for you and the extent to which these transits will manifest within your unique life journey. For an accurate analysis, your date of birth, precise time of birth, and place of birth are necessary. All my contact information is available directly below this video. My dear Taurians, I genuinely wish you a truly wonderful July. May your voice in this month finally resonate as powerfully and as precisely as it truly deserves.